karela. Thula mntwana wenu karela. Thula mntwana wenu karela. Thula mntwana wenu karela. Thula mntwana wenu karela.
Together we can break the silence and bring a voice in the domestic violence. My name is Reverend Roland Kosi, representing from Patricia Center in Alex. As you can see behind my back, we're having a community of Alexandria trying to raise awareness about gender-based violence. So we as young men created a parliamentary where we spoke about gender-based violence. So come with me and let's see what's happening in the Patricia Magistrate Court. The Honorable Court of Young Able Men Patricia Judicial with the Honorable Judge Fumani is now in session. All rise in court.
You may be seated, please. Many of our women are killed and abused. Nobody is doing anything about it. This court will set a good example about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this case involves the gender-based violence where Johannes Manamela has murdered his wife on the 26th June 2020 in the afternoon. May the prosecutor please stand up, please.
My lord, I am going to address the case of murder where Mr. Manamela killed his wife on the 26th of June 2020. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, the accused has been charged with the crime of murder. The evidence I'll present will prove to you that the accused killed his wife with first-degree murder, and I'm going to prove that Mr. Manamela has been planning to kill his wife, and I'm going to prove that it's an excuse that he was drunk. Your Honor, I would like to call the witness to explain what happened.
Hi, Nehwoh, the witness.
Mr. Nehwoh, what's your relationship with Mr. Manamela?
Well, Mr. Manamela is my friend for a long time, and we're drinking from the same bowl together. And of course, we talk a lot.
Do you think that Mr. Manamela killed his wife?
Yes, because at all times when we're sitting together at the liquor, he always tells me that if he sees his wife with another man, he will definitely kill his woman.
Mr. Nehwoh, why do you think so?
I think he would have done this because when there was an argument at the house, he always said to his wife, I will kill you in Zulu ngizokubulala.
Your Honor, this means that this thing of killing his wife was always in his mind in the case of misunderstanding. Mr. Nehwoh, what was the misunderstanding this time?
Well, on the afternoon, Mrs. Manamela was dropped by the taxi to do the grocery from the mall. Then the taxi driver called Mrs. Manamela to put the grocery at the home. Then by the time Mr. Manamela came in, the taxi driver was about to exit the door. Then Mr. Manamela thought that he's cheating on him. Then he took an action on that.
Mr. Nehwoh, what did you see inside the room?
Well, what I could say is that nevertheless save the rest, but then he's the last person to come out of that room.
Thank you. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the accused. Mr. Manamela, why did you do it?
I was disciplining my wife, sir.
So you're trying to say that you did kill your wife?
No, I didn't.
Thank you. Your Honor, no further questions.
May the lawyer please stand up.
My lord, this evidence in this case will prove that on Friday, 26 June 2020, my client Johannes Manamela was just disciplining his wife. My lord, to prove that my client did not murder his wife, I will just cross-examine my client. What were you doing that day?
I was coming from the bar, angry, hungry. Then I saw a man coming out of my house. Then I asked my wife. Then she started disrespecting me. then I disciplined her.
How did you discipline your wife?
I just slapped her and he fell.
How many people were in the house?
We were just two, my lord.
Were you drunk?
Yes, I was.
What happened? Please explain.
I was coming from the bar. Then I saw a man coming out of my house. Then I asked my wife that what's going on. Then she argued with me. Then I disciplined her.
My lord, there is no evidence that my client murdered his wife because they did not find the knife on the crime scene and there was no blood on my client's hand. The red thing on my client's hand, it was a polish. He polished the stoop before he goes out with his friend to the shipping, and his wife was at the mall. Thank you, my lord.
You may be seated, please. The accused may remain standing. Jury finds you accused guilty because whether you are married or not, you are not supposed to beat your wife. Johannes Manamela, you will be life sentenced to prison for 27 years. You will also attend the gender-based violence lessons. Court adjourned.